Hello everyone, this is Cthulhuigi, and welcome to part 5 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. You know, I just now noticed how pixelated that title was there. Anyway, I've pretty much planned out everything here. I'm just preparing before heading to Woodfall. Have a lot of stuff I want to do, but hopefully shouldn't take too long. I made a nice list of everything that I'm going to promptly ignore and just basically use as a checklist by the end of the 3-day cycle when I only have half the stuff I wanted. I mean, what? Anyway, before anything else, I want to get this stupid fairy. That was actually much better than I was expecting. This part of the game just this area confuses me so much because it has that Anju and Keifi quest, which just horribly confuses me constantly. Also, incidentally, the item right here is called the Ocarina. I'm sorry for anything else I may have implied. I will try to call it that from now on. Also, the transformation is apparently a Deku or Deku. I'm not exactly sure on that, although I think that's less of a total problem on my end on the basis that English basically disregards how you're supposed to pronounce things anyway, hence King Deity when there's a bunch of singular E's with no reason to pronounce them as a long E, and there's a pretty, I don't know if you'd really call it a secret, I guess you would, but if you roll correctly, you can get across here, and you know, I've like never had any trouble with that ever. After not playing this game for like 5 years and then coming back, I was able to do it flawlessly. And of course, now that I'm recording, I'm having problems with it, but whatever, I've only spent 2 in-game hours so far. It's not so bad. I think it's easier if you... Okay, I think I want the non-rolling jump. That's not really a hard jump, but it's minorly confusing when I sort of automatically do it most of the time, and now all of a sudden I'm having troubles with it for no reason. Okay, let's see how this works. There we go. Okay, finally, and the reward for all that hard platforming is a star. I mean a Jiggy, I mean a chest with a silver rupee in it, which is worth 100 rupees, and basically the best thing you could possibly get with a child's wallet. And I was having some confusion with what order I wanted to do things in, and finally, this might not be totally conducive to getting the, or conducive, I don't really know words very much, but actually while I'm here I might as well go. Did I ever talk to Tingle? I'm pretty sure I bought both of his maps, but yeah, while I'm here I might as well go get the Great Fairy's Mask. I think it might be necessary for some of the stray fairies, but that doesn't even come into play until the first dungeon, which is probably a decent, like, 2 cycles away at this point. Maybe 1, depending on how efficiently I can do it later cycles. I need to remember I can use the Song of Inverted Time to slow down when I'm actually not just sort of more confused by the order which I'm doing things, which is sort of a problem here because there's too much stuff I'm doing. But anyway, I think she just gives you the... Yeah, I'm fairly certain you have the spin attack charged up from the beginning. I really don't know. I know in the start when you're chasing after the Skull Kid, like 5 seconds before you're DQ'd, you can't do the great spin attack or the magic charge spin attack, and at this point you can, but sort of a moot point. Either way, the only significant thing you get there is the... Yeah, I mean, I'm 90% sure that you get the magic spin attack just from having the magic meter, and all you get there is the Great Fairy's Mask, which is pretty much useless outside of dungeons, whereas it's sort of helpful in dungeons, but it looks pretty disturbing, and I'll probably wear it until I get bored of it for that. Anyway, easy heart piece right here. Just taunting you when you are Deku, but I don't even know. I'll wait for someone to yell at me in the comments one way or the other. I don't exactly trust the world's best linguist on these matters. Okay, I had that, but I was too... it's a clock level all over again. I really didn't expect to have too much platforming problems in this Let's Play, but there we go, and yeah, that mask looks really nice on you, Link. No, wrong way. I'm heading to the bomb shop because I like wasting money, pretty much. Yeah, it's about the gist of it, although I also need to dump off the rest of my money in the bank, which would be 99 rupees, but see, the problem is, normally I use the bomb mask, and by normally I mean when I was a baby, but I had no reason to care about cycles. I didn't... I actually wasn't expecting him to comment on that, but yeah, I just too lazy to go out into Termina Field to get bombs, and I need one to get another chest full of 100 rupees. I'm not sure why I'm explaining everything that I'm going to do much before I do it, but I am, clearly. Okay. Yep. Committing bank fraud through time travel. Good old hero of time. Okay, so yeah, I definitely should have enough by the end of this stuff. So there are two ways to get the Bomber's Notebook. The first way is to just do the hide-and-seek game again as Young Link, but there's really no reason to do that if you remember the code, which I totally do. Oops. Okay, that was adequately planned, but anyway, luckily... Oh. That's actually pretty great. Anyway, if my video doesn't lie to me, the code for this game is 13425. Yep. So, through more breaking the laws of society, or whatever, through time travel, we avoided a boring minigame, and I need to be... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done basically everything I wanted to before midnight now, so... need to kill time, I guess. Yeah, just sort of thinking to myself, I'm gonna finish everything in like the first 2 days, or by the second day morning, and then I'm gonna be bored and waiting for Lon Lon Ranch to open, because I'm going to be getting the bunny hood, which everyone should know about if they've played any of the Smash Brothers games besides the original. And Zelda fans should probably know about anyway, but it makes you run at rolling speed, I believe, and basically is a good deal. Whoops. It's not really all that helpful. I'm hoping it'll save a little bit of time when I'm walking around. There's really not all that much walking around in this game, and it is pretty much just like the mask of constantly going at rolling speed, so you're not really saving much besides finger pain there. Though it does let you cheat in a couple of mini games, including one that I'll be doing right after the Forest Temple, so... Yeah, this is annoying. You need to go back into Deku, or Dake. You need to go back into Piranha Plant form, and shoot a snot bubble at it. Pretty great cutscene. I'm not sure what part of him had that voice that deep. I guess it makes sort of sense when you're, okay, Goroning, because like the Goron and even the Zora, they could have feasibly had deep voices, but for some reason I kind of doubt that the Deku, that plant that was killed up to make this, had an overwhelmingly deep voice, especially since its sound effects aren't overwhelmingly deep. Oh yeah, there's some stuff here that you can only activate. I think I actually said this the first time I looked through the telescope. And actually, I take it back, I will be doing a all-heart piece run of this eventually. I hope I don't come back to regret that, but I looked through my guide, and basically, there's... just through getting all the masks, I'm gonna have like 2/3 of them already, and Most of them are pretty simple, and it shouldn't be that hard if I'm playing through this entire sodding game anyway. I expect this project to take me maybe a month or two, though, because, I mean, going on all kinds of vacations and school's starting up, but I'll try to be running some other stuff alongside it. That doesn't take quite as much planning as this. I mean, technically I could just sort of mash through this, but I would like to optimize most of my cycles so I don't waste time, because this game is good at letting you waste time if you don't know what you're doing. But anyway, yeah, the reason that I brought up the heart piece thing is I believe that if you look somewhere in Termina Field, you'll see a Kendo nut that'll drop into a hole, and then it'll only be there if you just looked at it before going out.